Hello, everyone, and we are live and in the doghouse. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, now I'm going to go right here and we're going to get right into it. I am going to introduce my guest as soon as there we are. All right, I'm sharing the screen and there is our guest, Mr. Sunkissed. Owen Maverick, USW's own Rookie of the Year participant. Like he's nominated for Rookie of the Year this year, and we're going to talk about that later on. How you feeling, sir? And glad to have you on the show. It is totally our pleasure.
I am feeling a lot right now. My body's hurt. We just did ATCW this past weekend.
Tell us about it. How'd it go?
Matches and everything. Great. Third match, AK and LA Star. I was the referee. I still do reffing there. Match ended. I was trying to do my job and get LA out of the ring. AK had basically grabbed me and hit me with his 100 round, which is a version of the, and I kind of went neck. After that, my broken wrist still. Oh, am I frozen?
Oh, yeah, you did for a second there, brother.
Back. There we go.
Okay. You're good now.
But after he had hit me with the 100 round, which is his finisher, he had put my still healing wrist in a chair.
Oh my. You froze again, brother. Yeah, you frozen solid now, brother. Oh, shit. Bad connection. Bad connection. Hang on 1 second. We're going to try to get Owen back. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Let's see. We're going to try to get Owen back. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Owen, we're going to redial Owen if I can here and try to get him back on the stream. Let's see. Bear with me. I apologize. Bad internet connection. Hang on 1 second, Owen. I'm trying to get over to my Facebook to answer you, brother. If you could see me. Hang on. Got it. Gotcha. Are you there, brother? Let's see. It's loading. It's loading. Are you there? Are you there, Owen? Sorry, guys. I apologize. I see you now. Are you there? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Apologize to the fans that are watching. We're going to try this again, see if we can get this going. Let's see. Not that one. So it has to be that one. No, it's this one. No, where'd it go? All right. There we are. We're going to share this. Apologize, everybody. Melissa Reed says hello, says hi, hey all, and crap happens. Yes, it does. All right, Owen. So you were in the story about your arm getting caught in the chair at the ATCW event. We'll pick up right there.
So, boom, plants me right on my neck. Obviously, he had just. I was completely out. I'm like not even sure what happened. Boom, arm in the chair, and I'm just laying there. Up, concerto, and I literally couldn't feel anything at that point. And obviously got to the back, and everybody's like trying to get me up, and so not not necessarily a fun Saturday.
Unfortunately, that happens to us in the refereeing world. We we get taken advantage of sometimes, especially when our backs are turned. It happens, but I'm glad you're
Absolutely.
okay, and hopefully you'll be ready by the next show to referee again. They're doing a show when again? When's their next one?
November 16th is their annual November Rumble.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
that should be it.
Are you going to be on there? You going to be refereeing?
Yes.
Awesome.
As of right now, yes.
Awesome. So the fans could still see Owen Maverick at the ATCW show November 16th. That is awesome, brother. All right, we're going to get into our questions. Our first question for Sunkissed Owen Maverick, now that we got the internet situated for a minute, what made you decide to get into professional wrestling?
So I had always grown up around it, and obviously being a kid, dad's always on the road and he's taking us with him, and we're just seeing different types of wrestling, different styles, different companies, etc., different guys that you would never believe in a million years. Like, yeah, I seen like Shane Strickland back in 2009 before he was Swerve, or Zelina Vega at House of Hardcore before she was signed to WWE. It's just long list of guys we've seen. But I had really focused in on it. 2019, I had seen a highlight video of Will Ospreay versus Marty Scurll for the New Japan light heavyweight championship, junior heavyweight championship, and they had just tore it down at Sakura Genesis, and I was just like, that is what I want to do. So after that, I'd really put some serious thought into it. Right around last year, 2 years ago, I started actually training and building up the courage to start working with the USW Academy. Last Friday, got my certificate of completion, which means I am officially graduated. So
I'm proud of you, young man. I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That's
But yeah,
very
so
proud.
that was kind of it.
I'm glad that you're in wrestling. I'm a big fan. I've already told you that. You're very talented for being as young as you are. You're a natural. You got it in your blood. Melissa Reed said congratulations, and Harry Hardy said Maeve. All right, we're going into the second question or third question. Sorry. Of all the wrestlers you've met, who is your favorite and why? Two-part question there.
So for me, back in 2021, they had done the Celeb Fest thing in Maryland here, and the only person that I'd wanted to meet that entire time was Will Ospreay. Obviously, like I said before, he's one half of that match that made me get into wrestling. So I'd wanted to always meet him and Marty, and I haven't got the chance to meet Marty yet. I will eventually do that, but for me right now, Will Ospreay was the best. When I met him, he was doing cartwheels around the building just because he had time on his hands. He was still the New Japan heavyweight champion at the time, so it's just great all around.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. I like his work too. He's a talented athlete. The guy that did it for me was Hogan. So that's the guy that made me love it. So we all like different generations, different, you know what I mean? We all had the same goal in mind though to get in it and we'll be a part of it and love it and
Absolutely.
see what we can do with it.
Give it your everything.
Our next question is your first match in USW against Adam Armstrong. How did it feel to win your very first professional?
Very big mix of emotions. Going out before, I'm standing at the curtain and I'm tearing up because I know that like that first match was everything to me, right? And you can't make a better first impression, especially beating a guy like Adam Armstrong, the silver screen champion, handing him his only singles loss in USW. But just the stakes of it, right? The number one contendership for the silver screen title. 365 days from that day. And going into that morning, that was my 1 month anniversary with my current girlfriend. So that was also a very special day for me. I'll always remember that. And then beating him and being able to go back and know that like that chip that I had on my shoulder has been knocked off completely clean. Like that debut was already over. and I beat Adam Armstrong. So it was just an all around amazing feeling.
That is awesome. That is awesome, brother. T-Bone cheated for you. Adam Armstrong says this. Adam Armstrong is in the comments. I am known as the dog that calls it right down the middle. I do not cheat for anybody. I mean, I've seen dirty tactics of your manager, Adam, and I've seen you do dirty tactics to in your matches too, sir. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black over there. All right. Where did you get the name SUNKISSED from? Where did that come from?
So we were in a Walmart heading to Ocean City again, heading back to Ocean City on like early June, and I was grabbing suntan lotion because I was like, I need to be like extra tan, especially going into the 13th. And my brother kind of looked at me and he was like, well, how tan do you want to be? And I was like, I want to be like that one Katy Perry layer. I want to be sun-kissed. And he was like, that's your new nickname.
I love
it.
I love it. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, it works, man. It works. People are going to remember that. I mean, we have 5 people in here watching right now. So if anybody wants to ask questions, we'll gather them up and I'll ask Owen Maverick here. Any question you want to ask him, feel free, and I'll make sure that he gets asked. Now, my next question out of my list that my wife wrote for me, my old eyes trying to see. Where do you see yourself in your career in the next 5 to 10 years?
Hopefully I had already cashed in my my opportunity for the Silver Screen Championship. Hopefully I'd already won it within 5 years, and hopefully at 10 I've gained at least 130 pounds, whatever I need to meet heavyweight requirements, and I'm holding the USW heavyweight title, and I've already held the tag titles, and I just want to, that my goal is to become a Grand Slam champion. My goal is to hold every title in USW except for the lady lift. Can't do that. But
very good goal to have. Very good goal to have. All right. Who is your dream opponent and why? And I think I already know the answer.
You probably could guess. I'd probably say Will Ospreay again for that one. Just I stole a lot of my stuff from him. A lot of moves that I do, he's inspired. So I would love to either him or if I could go with like a prime Eddie Edwards back in like 2008, that he was on fire. That's why I do the backpack stunner. But I just 2 guys I grew up idolizing.
Okay, Adam says, do you honestly think you can beat me one-on-one at 100%? I was drained after my match against Rucker and Hunter.
I think Jonathan Cross was more drained. I could be wrong, but I mean, you were in the ring. You probably have the best vision of that, but you know.
Oh, Harry Hardy asked this question. He said, how did you feel about the fan hitting the spider lady during your match, Owen?
I believe that is a catch-22, right? Obviously, you want somebody to interject themselves, and especially if they're at the point of costing you a match, you want them to stay away and whatever. Absolutely. But fans are not a part of the show. So I believe that if any fan is putting their hand on a wrestler, it's uncalled for completely. It doesn't matter what they do. No fan should be putting hands on wrestlers. No wrestlers should be putting hands on fans. That's just the way that I believe. Obviously, not too fond of it. I don't believe in it, but
yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I don't think fans should be putting their hands, feet, or spitting or anything on wrestlers. We're there, to entertain. Even as a referee, I'm there to be to have fun and forget about my troubles just like everybody else.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're all there for. We're trying to entertain one another and forget about the world outside. Let's think about the world inside this building and have fun and, just enjoy the show. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And Melissa Reed said, great answer. And it was a great answer, Owen. You're wise beyond your years, sir. The next question is, you have 1 year to cash in on Adam Armstrong. Do you know the exact date, when and where you're going to cash that in at?
At the current point of time, no. All I can say is I have been doing the absolute most studying that I can on this guy, right? Every single minute of every day, I'm calculating different ways to counter different moves, especially that DDT, right? That DDT's put away many of people. I'm trying to calculate how to get out of that still. But at the current point of time, I'm keeping my eye open for March 29th, Elmore, West Virginia. We'll see what happens.
I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to Elmore, West Virginia, because we have
Absolutely.
fun there. Like I love being there. The atmosphere is great as long as the crazies from the holler people don't come back. We'll be all right. We'll be in great shape. Um, if you had to tag team with someone, who would it be and why? Two-part question.
Um, if we're just going based off the USW roster, I'd probably say Merrick Miami is a guy that I've wanted to. If we could be on the same side, that would be great. I believe that we're just very similar, like beach guys. We like the sun,
Yeah.
especially championship gold. I think we could be unstoppable.
Guys would make a good tag team. That's a very good answer. Harry Hardy asked, who on the USW roster would you want to tag up with and potentially win the tag title? And you just answered that. He asked the same question I just asked you, so that's perfect. Great minds think alike, Harry. This is the fan asked question. A fan from my house actually watched your match, and he told me to ask you: do you ever see yourself being a heel one day in professional wrestling?
I believe if the time is right and somebody, a fan, tries to hit me like they hit the Spider Lady, we might see it.
Most definitely. I totally understand why you would do that. I get you 100%. All right. The next question is, I know you're a wrestling fan, figure collector. Okay, so who is your favorite figure that you own and why? And what? And a third part to that question: what toy company made it?
Okay, so as of right now, my favorite figure in my collection, I have it sitting up on a ring right now in the front and center of the ring. It is made by A24. They
Okay,
just did a Kevin Von Erich, but it's Zac Efron dressed as Kevin Von Erich. And obviously, like that, it just speaks volumes to me. I love the Iron Claw, so obviously I had to get that.
oh yeah.
It's just very cool.
As you can tell, I have a few figures. I don't have very many anymore, but I got figures. I got belts and everything. I collect, not as much as I used to, but I was real big on the LJNs and the Hasbros as a kid. That's what I had mostly.
Absolutely.
All right, your next question, the last one I have for you, and then we'll open the floor up to the fans again. Um, the boogie board, you stand on it on top of your opponents. Does that mean you're trying to tell the fans and your opponent that you're ready to ride them to the tidal wave?
I think there's very very different answers to this. I'd say a personal answer. I'd say yes, but it also could be taken as a laughing point, not just for me, but for the fans. Like if I know that I can get the fans their feelings and laughing and joy then I know that I got them the rest of the way, and they'll believe in Owen Maverick.
That is a good answer. That is a very good answer. Get them believing in you. We have one more, Damaski. I hope I pronounced that last name right. I apologize if I didn't. She said, "How many figures do you think you have? How many figures do you think you own?"
I'd say roughly over probably at least 500. I've been collecting since I was way young. So we're on like 16 years of this.
I remember watching the early day YouTube stuff of you and your dad with the figures. Like, I remember watching that stuff back when you were young. And I'm like amazed to watch you now in the business and everything. Like I said, man, in my opinion, I see something, man, and you're gonna be up there one day, man. We're gonna be talking about you. Your dad, he's done phenomenal job and everything, but I think you're gonna be way past him. Even I hate to say that. I love Brian. I do. I love your dad, but like it just seems like, man, you're a natural. You got it in your blood. You love it, and it shows. And you're gonna do something major in this business. I can feel it. I definitely feel it. Adam Armstrong's back in the comments again. Let's see what he has to say. That should be known as a weapon. It can be, but if he's not beating you with it and he's just standing on you with it, I don't consider that a weapon. He's just putting something on your back that he can stand on.
I think it counts the same as like if somebody was to use a belt. Now, obviously, I'm not condoning belt use, but it's a part of your wardrobe. It's a part of your attire. As long as you're not whipping them with it. If you're placing it over top of them, and you can step on the belt all you want, it's absolutely different than Atticus Webb with the drumsticks and drumming on me or whatever. That's why he had to have the ref's back to it. But
yeah, that's exactly right. I like that answer. What are you asking Santa for this year? Heather wants to know what you're asking Santa Claus for this year. I'm gonna guess. Nice. I'm gonna guess, and it's gonna be the Silver Screen Championship.
I was gonna say nice silver plate, nice beautiful red strap with snakeskin on the back. My front plate's gonna say Silver Screen. That's what I want under my Christmas tree.
I see that in the future. I think I see that in the future. Melissa,
or maybe.
What is it? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Did you freeze?
Oh, I was gonna say maybe an Owen Maverick year.
Yeah.
Oh, my back. There we go.
Okay, another random fan question right here. What is your earliest childhood memory of professional wrestling? That's a good question. Thank you, fans.
Ooh, I'd say the Orchard Beach Banquet Hall, the night that Brian Hardy wrestled Jerry Lawler. I think the night before, or it was that morning of, we had picked Jerry up and he had taken us to KFC and end the story. Dad pays and he's like, "Let me buy your stuff." Oh no.
Yeah, your internet. I'm sorry, brother.
It's good. It's
there you go. Go ahead. Try again because you're back now.
So back in 2012, the night that Brian Hardy wrestled Jerry Lawler, we'd basically gone out to KFC because that's what the King requested, and they're arguing who's gonna pay or whatever, and basically Dad pays, but Jerry wants to buy me this chocolate cake. Long story short, I did not get that chocolate cake. It was very sad, but maybe one day we'll duke it out for it.
Sorry you didn't get the chocolate cake. That sucks, man. All right. We have. Um, are you intimidated by anyone on the roster, and if so, who?
When you put some thought to it, I'd say two people that stand out to me, or maybe three people that stand out to me. Number one is probably he's intelligent. He's been in this game for so many years. He's got a like whole bunch of knowledge on me. Number two, I'd say King Kalua for that same reason, but he's also a little bigger than me, and he's got the weight and size of me, so I'm kind of intimidated by him. But I think number one is probably that smelly guy who wears trunks for some reason, Huck Sawyer. That guy don't float my boat.
He a big dude, man. He scares me even.
Oh, dude.
Big smelly dude. um, Heather asked again, do you have a good luck charm?
Ooh. Usually, I will always kiss and I'll go, but not. There's nothing really that I do that kind of gives me good luck. It's
Okay. Another fan just asked me, he says, where does Owen want to travel in his career? Where do you want to wrestle at in your career? That's a very good question.
I think the biggest goal right now is get all around the U.S. and my goal is straight to Japan.
Where? Where?
I
You
believe
cut
it's
out
Japan.
again. Japan?
Oh, Japan. Yes, they have the hardest hitters over in Japan. So I'd like to get in the ring and mix it up with some of those guys.
Awesome, man. That's a good answer. Very good answer. Promotions. Your dad, a fan asked, promotions, cities, and countries that you want to go to. You just said Japan. Is there any other promotions that you want to work for?
Obviously, two big ones are AEW and WWE. Those are kind of like the main goal, but I don't know really. I'd like to get Impact TNA in there too.
Okay. All those are great answers. What about the NWA?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'd love to
history.
hit up
That's history.
Joe Alonzo for that junior heavyweight title.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that belt. That belt design they have for that belt is phenomenal. Another fan just asked your favorite road story so far in your career.
Oh, but I don't know if I can come up with one. I don't know if I can narrow it down to just one.
You're probably your mind's probably racing. You're like that one time. No, then that one. I totally get it, brother. I totally get it. You've grown up in it and you've gotten to meet the who's who of professional wrestling, like almost every Mount Rushmore participant that you would consider that paved the way for us to even be on here talking about it. Adam Armstrong said, remember, he has a bad eye. He can't really see. Making fun of me having a bad eye. He brings that up every time. Like, can you come up with something original?
I think it's because you said he wasn't stunning. But I think people with two good eyes would know that. So I don't know if that's like an ego thing or what that is, but
he's self-proclaiming he's stunning. You can't be stunning when you're self-proclaiming it. You gotta have somebody else say you're stunning. But anyways, Melissa says, yeah, he is a big guy and definitely smells. Talking about Huck Sawyer, I think. And Atticus Webb is in here on the comments and said, he is definitely intimidated by me. Don't let him fool you guys. I had him quaking in his boots. Oh my. Yeah.
I'd love to get back in there and mix it up, right? Let's cut the spider lady out of the equation and then let's talk because I had you beat back with the 9 headbutts, and then you had your little girlfriend come in and stop me. So once we're face to face, 1-on-1 like men, then we'll know who's better.
Melissa Reed said, Adam, not so stunning. She said, Adam's not so stunning.
I can't disagree with that.
I can't argue with that either.
I think the best thing that he has going.
That's probably the prettiest and most stunning thing he has on him, other than the robe. I mean, and then Jonathan Cross has always got those outlandish outfits on. So, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's the only thing stunning about the equation. They got all the flash and flare. And then Melissa said, Atticus is here. Can we see that match? That match has already happened, and maybe it'll happen again. We'll see a rematch later down the line. One more thing I'm going to bring up before we go or anything is that USW Hall of Fame 2024 year-end review awards. You're nominated in like 5 or 6 of the 8 categories. Like, how does that feel being in your rookie year of all years and be nominated that many times for that many awards? You're bound to win something. I mean, mathematically, it's impossible you lose all the categories.
That is the goal. Right now, I'm in Rookie of the Year, along with Atticus Webb and Luna Lynn and Travis Vane, Hunter Blaze, right? Can't call him Hunter Cole anymore. And then Huck Sawyer is also in that one. But
there's a lot of young talent, hungry young talent on Rookie of the Year.
I'm in Match of the Year twice. I'm in there for my debut match against Adam Armstrong, and I'm in there for the 6-man tag match that happened later on that night with myself, Axel Crow, and Brian Hardy versus Huck Sawyer, Jonathan Cross, and Adam Armstrong, who we again beat. And then that's you. The dog to call us down the middle.
Thank you.
I'm in there with Brandon Walker, Eddie Cameron, Bobby Starr. There's a lot of stiff competition, seeing as how I've only been there for one show and Backwoods Brawl. And then OMG moment, Owen Maverick is airborne when I dove in that 6-man tag match onto everybody except for the person that I was aiming for, which was Jonathan Cross.
Hey, you got everybody else though. That's one of my highest rated short videos on my YouTube channel. I give you all the prop in the world for that one too. I almost forgot about that match until you said that was in the match of the year category. I almost forgot that match.
It's definitely a sleeper pick, but it's on there. It's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's on my YouTube channel. It's on there actually twice because it's on there singly and then it's on there as the full show. So it's on there twice.
Absolutely.
I do that.
Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Go check it out.
Jeremy Jones has every single match that's in Match of the Year except for one, I believe. And that one's on the USW page. So don't be afraid to go over there.
Yeah.
Like it, subscribe, turn the bell on,
Subscribe to all the guys. I mean, if you're in here and you're a fan, you got Adam Armstrong in here. You go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Atticus Webb's in here. You can go like and subscribe to everybody's YouTube channel and help everybody out in USW. And we're going to keep putting everybody over and getting everybody subscribed, liked, and shared upon. That way we get as many eyes as we can on this product that's going to be so big. I'm checking to see if we have any more questions. I'm not going to hold you up too long tonight. Melissa said Adam delusional Armstrong, and Adam, because I'm just catching up. Yeah, I got to go up a little bit. I missed some stuff. Sorry, I was talking to you and I missed stuff.
Good.
Adam said, my silver screen championship Then Atticus Webb said, also, the spider lady is my sister. I think you need to get your eyes and ears. She said, I thought the spider lady and Atticus were siblings. I guess we were in West Virginia if they're kissing. Oh, man. Making fun of my
Oh,
state.
really?
Melissa said, hey, we don't do that in West Virginia. That's a PA thing. Oh, my. Adam says, Melissa, everyone is looking at me. It's understandable how you could not. And then Adam said, vote for Adam Armstrong, match of the year with this fool Owen. And then Melissa said, Adam Delusional Armstrong. And then Adam is saying only delusional one is Owen, thinking he is going to get my USW Silver Screen Championship. So
Time will tell, Mr. Armstrong.
What is it?
That's the time will tell.
Yes, time
We'll
will
find out.
definitely tell. I want to be the referee for that one. Hopefully I get to referee that one. That's going to be a good thing. Else, do you want to talk about anything else before we jump off here? Like when's your next show? Where can we see Owen Maverick wrestling again?
So for sure, March 29th, Elmore, West Virginia with USW again. Next time you'll be able to see Owen Maverick as a whole. This Friday we are going to be at the Jessup Elementary School, I believe, down in Jessup, Maryland. We will be doing a trunk or treat. It will be myself, Atticus Webb, Brian Hardy, Hawk Sawyer will be there. So it's just going to be an all-around good time. We're going to be passing out candy, so if you want some, come get some.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, there's also a parade coming up, right? Are you going to be a part of that for USW?
Yeah. Yes, I will.
November
I will
3rd?
be in Pasadena, Maryland for that as well. Just all of the Maryland stuff coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at Lowe's in Glen Burnie, Maryland, I believe. I believe it's somewhere around there, maybe Severn. We'll be doing that the day of the Hall of Fame ceremony, which is December 7th. So we will be leaving straight from there to the Hall of Fame, setting up and down, etc.
I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of it. I'll try to come early. That way I can help everybody set up and everything. We're going to have a good time. I can't wait. I really can't. And like I said, you're nominated for 6 or 7 of the awards. You got to win one of them. There ain't no way you're nominated for that many out of all the awards and not win. Adam come in with one more thing before we get off here. And he said, I really hope you're not the ref for that one. You cost me the last time. I didn't cost you anything. You're the one with your shoulders on the mat for the 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it ain't my fault. You can't lift your shoulder off.
I do remember a very beautiful crossbody that kept him down for the 3 count. I could be wrong.
No, I'm almost certain you're right on that. I'm almost certain you're right on that. 1, 2, 3. It was a beautiful count. 1, 2, 3, perfect, clean. Adam Armstrong, you shouldn't have any complaint, especially when your boyfriend had interfered your manager interfered with the match before that. All right, everyone. We're going to let Owen go for the night. Owen, when I end the live, just hang on for a second, and I'll thank you again and everything. We'll talk.
Absolutely.
Guys, have a great night. We're going to get off here and let Mr. Maverick get some rest after that ATCW show that he's coming off of, getting a little banged up as a referee. Everybody have a great night. God bless. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it. And night, T-Bone out. Trying to stop it. Trying to stop the live stream. It won't let me. What the hell? There it is. I got it. I was hitting